Hey, PK52, the Saturday morning meeting. Just a tip for everybody. We are in the beginning of the year and products have changed. Tesla just announced that they're decreasing their overall pricing of the car so they can get under the level so people can get a tax rebate by buying their all-electric car. So there's a lot of decisions made by a lot of manufacturers. To juggle and to learn all this is, I'll tell you, almost impossible. So here's what my suggestion is. Find the closest auto show and try to get an A show. That means everybody's involved. The B shows are a little smaller market shows. So if you're 150 miles away from Chicago, go to the Chicago show. Same thing with Detroit, same thing with Miami. Try to go to one of the bigger shows. Take a full day. Take your family. Take a couple of friends. And listen to what Hyundai is saying about their product. Listen to what Chevrolet is saying about their product. Listen to what Honda is saying about their product. Listen to what they're saying about an EV vehicle, hybrid electric, and all electric vehicles and where the market's going. Some of it will be propaganda. Some of it will be a learning deal. What are your competitors doing to get an edge in the game? Again, Toyota's #1 sales volume in the world for cars. We make the best cars in the world. They last the longest in the world. But it doesn't mean that somebody's not going to go out and buy a Fiat. Or it doesn't mean that somebody's not going to go out and buy a Dodge product or a Chevy product or a Ford product. You know, you've got to work hard to be able to bring people out of a product they're comfortable with into their first Toyota. And the way you do that is to know what's going on in the market. So take notes, take your phone, take videos. There'll be presenters out there. They're paid to answer your questions. So if you have a question about Kia and you want to know about the product, go ask a question. Pay the toll to get in. I don't know, $7 to $25 to get in. But, I mean, you're going to see stuff like this. Now, it's amazing the crowd that's drawn on this vehicle. You know, mom and dad, blue-collar worker in America, joint income $80,000 a year, but they'll spend an hour looking at this car because it's incredible. And so I worked a lot of auto shows early on in my career. So when I was working for Southeast Toyota, I used to hit all the auto shows because nobody liked to work the shows, and I love to work the shows. We'd have a Land Cruiser there, and people would be in and out of that Land Cruiser. The kids would be crawling over the seats out the back of the Land Cruiser, and right there would be a base model Corolla, maybe the old DX or an LE, and it's just sitting there, and nobody's looking at it. So when we used to work the auto show, when sales professionals got to work the auto show, I really never talked to the people that were on the Land Cruiser. I might answer their questions if they asked a question, but if I got a family and they're all over a entry-level Camry or Corolla, then it's on because they're going to buy a car in the next few days. They came in that auto show to make that final decision, and it's crazy how many people will go to an auto show right after they purchased a car. They just went in and bought a brand new car, and 2 days later, they're walking around the auto show, and you know they're going, oh, I could have got that right there. It's crazy how immersed people are in your new technology. Go to the auto show. Go to the auto show webpage. Just look at the Chicago show. Look at the New York show. Look at the Miami show. They will teach you the competitive products key terms, what they're saying, what their product is represented, and make sure that you immerse yourself in 2023 as the product expert as this market begins to change. PK52, the Saturday morning meeting.